Hello everybody and welcome to the final round of RFC Season 8 in Division 3. We're here in Brazil with both championships already being decided, many other battles to come into play in terms of, well, the constructors in this division and also the combined. There's to be a big impact on that from here. This is the circuit, 4.3 kilometers, 2.7 miles, a lot of elevation changes, a lot of laps. It's a short lap, should get some good racing. And well, yeah, last season Rennes won this race. It's a bit of a chaotic time, and well, we can have a little look here. This was Trosh lunging up the inside from too far back, making contact with Rennes, and then this is later on Darman and Exotic locking on in towards Juncel, the Ferrari who eventually went on to win the championship off Insta Gravel. These are the tyre compounds. It's the C4, C3 and C2. Quite hard on the tyre compounds compared to other circuits, or it's a step harder than Vegas. But anyhow, James will be here eventually. I'm here by myself at the moment. And well, yeah, this is basically it. I can get into the session and it can be underway. People already out on track, not a sprint, unlike last season and the season before when it was a sprint. And I think everything is looking okay. We can be on the way. Well, here we go. I don't know who we're watching at the moment. Don't know if this is disconnected. Should be. Give it a couple seconds. There we go. And we can be underway for qualifying with Forcella moving down the Red Riposta. And, well, the first time on the board, I think a few other people have slipped through before I got everything underway properly. And now into Ferragura. Very easy to lose the back end. You can see the car moving. And then coax the car through down towards Bico de Pato, where that collision did happen last season with Trosh and Rennes. Other incidents as well. It's corner where it is tempting to make a lunge, of course, Hamilton Albon as well. And well, Harrison to the top with the first lap of the session. Miles quite a way up so far. And Forcella to the line, and Harrison must have been on a very slow lap. And then Miles to the top by 0.8. And then De Vries, purple in the first sector on the medium compounded tyre. Driving back in RFC. And then hooking the car through turn 8. And then the very long left-hander to come. Get on the power. That didn't seem too steady. In very low gear as well. Invade the champion going well in sector 1. De Vries lost a lot of time in this middle sector. Not surprising the way this car's been handling. Or the way the driver's been handling the car. But down, the Rennes on a slow lap. De Vries up into P2. Bab over the line. People, I guess, just warming up their tyres. Tyres can, since they are harder compounds and it is a short lap, they can do multiple laps. And we'll Invade over 0.2 up on Bab's time, but you think the McLaren's got a lot more pace than that. But obviously, it is a short lap. And Invade to the top. We will look back to De Winter, who is not on a push lap, and this is just going to make everything a little bit confusing. Blom as well. Nappy as well. Danko a second down on the inters. Obviously a warm-up lap. Baker also on a warm-up lap. Who is actually on a push lap? I think it's Renz. As there we go. Purple sector 2 from Renz. 2.5 tenths up. And now Ranjan Sao, and now it is just the run to the line. Very long run to the line, which means you can often see photo finishes of the 2023 Perez and Alonso. Alonso getting there in a great battle. And Renz has gone to the top of the times. As Boyko, I think, was on a push lap based on the first sector time. Kai Harris as well doing the same. And then we have, I think, the Winter in the middle part of the lap as well, who is on a push lap. And Boyko only 2 tenths down, but the straight lines are where the Aston Martin struggles the most. One of the draggiest cars, if not the draggiest. But he goes to the top of the times. So he's obviously got that car trimmed out very nicely. The Winter goes up to P6. And then Harris jumps up to P5. Bannell just starting a lap. Is this going to be a push lap or a warm-up lap? We'll find out in a few moments' time. He is burning the ERS, so I would expect this to be a push lap. And yep, only under a tenth down on Boyko's time so far. Just over 10 minutes to go in this Q1 session. That looked a bit unsteady again into turn 8. Not erratic inputs. But when you have some assists, you can just kind of be aggressive and just throw the car everywhere. And down towards Junsao. Doesn't really hook it over the curb on the inside, but people do take different lines. And now here we go, up to the line. A lot of cars pitting that Bannell might try and steal a bit of a slipstream from. And up into P5 for the moment. TJ burning the batteries down towards Ferradura. The Ferrari, who, well, he's got a couple podiums so far in RFC. Could have won the race in Monza, but Invade had a penalty removal. I mean, he did cross the line first. You're really using the curb on the inside and getting onto the grass on the entry, and yeah, that lap will be gone for TJ, who might come into the pit, so he might just carry on and finish a lap regardless. But yeah, 1.8 seconds off, he'll go again. Gallagher wasn't on a push lap. Dylan Gallagher making his debut, or at least this season. Bab a little bit down first sector. What about sector 2 though? I think he's backed off the lap. And Invade as well was a little bit down on used tyres. As Danko starts lap in the elimination zone at the moment. A lot of drivers needing laps on the board, competitive laps. And well, Danko's already invalidated, so that's gone to nothing. And Invade isn't improving his lap time. But Gallagher is in the first sector. Few tenths up on his previous lap. But that was very deep at Pico de Pato. He can still square it off and get the exit, but 1.1 seconds down. And Wonder, I think he's got plenty of fuel on board that car. 4.2 laps. So, got time to go again. Up into P10. Purple last sector. There's Harrison. Baker not on a push lap again. And Aiden Harrison. He's on a push lap. Wants to get himself out of any danger. He's not got any competitive soft time on the board, so wants to get a time here that means he won't be stressing at the end of the session. Of course, got a podium last time out in Las Vegas with some brilliant pace, but Vegas is, I think, his best track, he said, or definitely one of his best. And over the hill now, and on the run to the line, really using the pit entry to take the shortest line up into P4 for Aiden Harrison. Coachella. Bit of traffic ahead, that's Gallagher in the Red Bull, but this might actually turn into a bit of a tow as he gets onto the straight. Gallagher will be going again, I think, because he's got so much fuel in that car. Yep, so Coachella is going to get a bit of a distant tow. He's not really tucking into it though, because you want to take the shortest run up into P9 for Coachella. Blom not on a competitive lap. Danko is though, and he's running to the line, and he goes up into P2. As Baker pumps in a purple sector 1. And well, in the elimination zone, Baker, who had a puncture right at the end of the Las Vegas Grand Prix, which, well, took him down out of the points, and also getting lapped and having to just make sure he's out the way of that leading battle where the win was decided by 11 milliseconds. That's Slidey on the exit of the final real corner. We've still got these 13, 14, 15 to go. Is well up on TJ, but TJ doesn't have a competitive time. Baker to the top of the times though by 4.5 tenths of a second. Nappy not pushing. Leroy Blom is pushing, I want to say. It's green in the first sector. Yellow middle sector, so is he... Yep, he is going to cross the line. Will he move up any positions? Nope, doesn't improve at the end of the lap. So, we have just under 5 minutes to go in the Q1 session. And, well, a lot of drivers still needing lap times to be put on the board. Nappy, one of those. Currently down in 17th place, and well, has he got fuel to go again? I don't think he does, or no, hang on. He does have fuel, but he is boxing. So, don't quite know what's happened there. Bab is not pushing. This is very confusing because unlike other circuits where, you know, people normally just do a lap and then it automatically just puts their timer on because they're, yeah, because they have just stopped an out lap and starting a proper lap. But now, obviously they're doing multiple laps because the tyres can last. So, let's see. Who do we actually watch? I think Blom will be coming in. New tyres needed. Obviously a very short out lap, so people will be going out the pits very late. And well, here we go then. I think we've got Renz, who is on the inters. So he thinks he's safe. And Bab now on the way. And actually, Renz is going to give a tow here to Bab, I think. And well, yeah, we don't really care about Renz's times, I can't lie. We care about Bab's. Was that an invalidation? I don't think the game's given it. He is still going. But that could have cost him. That run out the center S was not ideal. And well, he's not finding time in the first sector. So that didn't really work out in the end. I don't even know if he's got fuel to go again. So Missing the apex of turn 8 as well. TJ needing a lap in the elimination zone in the Ferrari. As well, we keep watching Bab, but is he pushing that? Looked very much almost onto the grass, not getting the best exit. And Bab, well, is improving in the middle sector, but I don't know if he's actually going to improve his lap time overall, because, well, that first sector was so poor compared to before. And, well, he's going to need to find it all in the last sector. I don't know if he's got more battery this time. We'll see as he gets to the line. And he did actually improve his time. Miles looking to get himself out of danger. And, well, he is currently running to the line. Don't quite know how his lap's been going. I think he is improving. So can he lift himself up any positions up into 8th place as TJ up on the time he needs to beat to get through. Not up by too much, but obviously last time we saw him have that big moment in the last sector, which cost him a lot. So he should find a decent amount of time as he gets to the line and he goes up into 7th place. That should be him okay. De Vries down into Bico de Pato. Slightly down on his previous time, but can he find time in the middle sector in the Red Bull? Red Bull looking likely to be in a bit of trouble if they don't get laps on the board. 14th and 15th. If anyone can get a time on the board, they are in danger. We got drivers with qualifying bans at the bottom of the order, so a little bit less trouble maybe for them. De Vries up into 3rd place. That's what he needed. And De Winter now needs a lap time as well, down in 14th place. But De Winter is finding good time on this lap as he now cuts the beam and lifts himself to 8th. 7.5 tenths off his teammates' pace, but should be good enough to get to the next part of qualifying. Boyko not on a lap. He should be safe anyway. Gallagher 1.1 seconds down on Baker's time. So if he keeps this going, he's not really going that far up the order. He did have a purple sector 3 though before. I don't know if he's still got that or not, but up to the line. He doesn't improve in his last sector. Well, 14th place. He is on the bubble as Kai Harris looking to get himself away from that elimination zone. A second down. Doesn't seem to be improving as well. Up and around 13, 14 and then 15. And will Kai Harris improve his time, or will he be in a bit of trouble? As there he goes up to 11th. Does get a time on the board, crucially. Blom looking to get himself out of that elimination zone and misses out. Misses out on getting out. So it's going to be only Nappy who can knock someone out. And Nappy is not on a push lap. He's 2 seconds down in the first sector on Forcella's time. So Nappy Oloj, who has taken 4 poles this season, took pole for the last 2 races. Last 2 races, I think. And well, he's not finding time. And this could be Nappy out of qualifying as he hits the advertising board. And that's it. He's out. P3 in the championship. Looking to take P2 today because of Booty Campsite not race for the rest of the season. Melt's having a race ban. Looked very much on, but he's going to have to do it from P17. And that's the end of this part of qualifying. Sky Harris takes the checkered flag, and that should be it. Hello, James.
Hey, mate.
Yeah.
Didn't expect Nappy out.
No, just didn't get a clean lap at all.
Nope. And that can punish you. And it has.
I don't even know what happened. He just lost so much time sector 1. And it was like,
Yeah.
he must have made a mistake. Like, really early on.
He's also struggled in the Ferrari.
Yeah, I mean, if he's in that position again in Q2, he's very close to either getting in or not. But
yeah. I thought this was going to be quite a strong track for Ferrari.
Oh, clearly
Yeah,
the
this-
Mercedes working well with Baker.
Come on.
Nappy's left the session.
Nappy probably gone to practice.
Well, where's the guarantee of an invite back?
Ooh, that's tough from Mons.
Charlotte says wheel problems for Nappy.
Shouldn't have left the session then. It's a really bad time for him. You're supposed to laugh, Mons.
Ha 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 ha. So funny.
Alright, get out.
Need to fix Ryan's name again because I only did it temporary for. There we go.
How much does Game Pass cost?
Game Pass.
Yeah.
I don't know, it depends which one. There's like Ultimate, Essential, PC.
Regular.
I don't know. But you have to look it up. There's many different prices. As well, race out the pits. Hang on, that's a Mercedes over the pit line there. But you know, there's no penalties for that in quali.
PC, it's 11 quid. And you can get...
Charlotte says 10.49.
It says it's at 10.99 according to Google. But anyway, apparently you now get Game Pass for free with Nitro.
You do, but it's like a very basic version.
Ah.
I did claim it, but...
You can get Nitro with Game Pass as well.
Oh, what, you mean the other way around?
Yeah, because my mate's got it from that.
Well, we're about to see some qualifying laps.
We're about to see some racing laps as well.
Everyone
They're all
rushing
very
out.
close to each other.
There's not rain on the forecast. They just want to get a used lap on the board, it's going to be confusing because a lot of people are doing warm-up laps.
Renz is very close to the back of Elias, and Elias is very close to the back of the Ferrari. Renz has dropped back. And Elias is right up the rear end of TJ. Actually rear-ended TJ.
No, if you look at their lap time, it's literally the same. It even put the Winters one on first. But anyway.
If you've ever heard a slipstream, this is a slipstream.
They're doing 17.5 for a sec. The Ryan DeVries 17.3. I mean, these are just used lap runs, I think. If we could actually have a look.
You'd expect to be so, yeah. Boyko. Renz is new. He's back in the pits.
Yeah, Renz must have come in end of his outlap.
So he just came out for an outlap and then went back in. Fair enough. On new tyres as well. As to the line here, they're going to go. It always looks like they're going to pit cutting that white line. And TJ first, De Winter second. Now finally De Winter gets the overtake, and Aiden Harrison goes to the top of the time, and then Boyko overtakes him.
And then DeVries comes to the line.
And he third.
And then
Miles sixth. Dylan into sixth. Bab into fourth. I reckon Gallagher's going to get knocked out in this session. Especially if he keeps up what he did in Q2. Q1, sorry.
Q1, yeah.
Took me a minute to process what I just said then. As here comes Bill Bannell, or as Eagle calls him, Barnell. Into the line, he goes fourth. Invade will go to fourth instead. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that thing where Eagle had put Barnell instead of Bannell.
I think I might have, yeah.
Here's Forshella. Goes into 11th, not going to be safe as it stands. Boyko, after the first round of laps, other than Danko and Renz, Kairos just hasn't come out, is at the top. But here's Baker. I think he's actually on a lap, is he?
He is.
He is. He did set a slower lap, so he must have bottled out at the end. Here he comes. Oh, quite a bit up on miles. That'll put him
Yeah, I mean,
around
a
fourth
slide though
position.
on the exit,
Yeah.
which didn't help him too much, but we'll see.
Depends how low wings he's running. Got some Charlotte's Goblin wings. To the line. We're going to second. He must do.
Yeah.
Charlotte, have you been giving my drivers Goblin wings, pal?
Oh,
Danko's next
Boyko is
across the
very
line,
quick in sector 3. Dango's not on a push lap.
isn't he? No. Nice
He's
one,
coming in
Dango.
anyway.
Danko, not Dango. Renz, that's a bit of a weave then.
Yeah, that
He's
was...
6 times up on Gallagher. Is this a fresh run from Renz? I believe so.
No, this used...
To the line. Oh, he's used. Into 8th position, just behind his teammate. So Gallagher... Oh!
and then he goes for a bit of a
Well, there
spin.
goes those tyres. They've been written off.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gallagher in the drop zone at the moment. We're going to get the replay, are we?
Yeah.
I think he purposely did it, Mons.
Yeah, well, there's nothing else to see.
True. Here he goes. Has a bit of a wiggle to celebrate. And just dips it in.
He goes
Maybe
in the
not,
grass. He's actually had
going
another
into the grass,
spin
yeah.
on the actual live. We'll see. he's actually been off.
Who's he just committed murder on then? The Winter.
The Winter.
They actually have contact, or?
I don't think... None of them got a penalty, I don't think, because he didn't come up. So...
Zinger.
Both just going out wide, like, thinking someone's on a lap. But, I don't know. Anyway, I think Harris is about to... He is on new tyres, so we'll see if this is a push lap. He's burning the batteries. Here we go.
Should drop the Winter down unless something crazy happens. There. One thing I like about Div 3, you don't tend to see that many flickers. Everyone tends to drive the car.
He went on the grass there a bit, on the outside.
Caught too much of the curb, 2 tenths up on the Winter. Not as much as you'd expect.
But the first sector is mainly a couple of straights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sector 2 is really where you'll see the new tyre benefit a lot. Like a nice line. Goes into turn 8. I'm already along left-hander now. And Bico de Pato, and then on the exit now down towards Junsao. The last braking zone of the lap. Very important exit, of course. The long straight.
3 tenths up on the Winter. Will put him into 3rd position as it stands. Kai Harris pushing it all to the line here in his Haas. Go to 4th.
The Winter's backed off, I think.
Yeah, he was up on Boyko as well, so he must have had a blunder. Here is Bab in the Williams. A 10th and a bit down.
Not bad.
3rd place for the Williams as it stands.
We should be seeing some very fine margins with it being such a short lap. So
Line. It's 5th. Lost a lot of time.
yeah,
In the final sector.
obviously that's not using Charlotte's setup, is it?
Yeah, 2 tenths down. I don't blame him, to be honest. Did not feel very good at all. Renz and De Winter are going again, but into the pit. And who's going to get into the pit first? It's going to be Renz. Still side by side through pit lane.
Oh,
De Winter's got to turn in early.
If there was contact,
right.
he would have wheel locked just then.
They're inside of each other. Renz just run him out of room.
So, Harris will be coming in. I think TJ will be next. On the bubble.
Didn't have the best first quali, but
He's on the bubble. Yeah, he was intense.
we know De Winter will definitely improve. And Danko's yet to settle up. Didn't have the best Q1, did TJ. Just about in the top 10, very close to 11th, I believe.
Yeah, it was about half a tenth, I think.
Yeah, so he's got to make up a bit of time in this Scuderia Ferrari. His teammate was knocked out. in Q1. He won't want to make it a Q1, Q2 exit for Ferrari.
Well, Ferrari, who, well, they should get P2. It's not guaranteed, but with the current pace of Red Bull today, it doesn't look like Red Bull are going to overcome about, I don't know, I think it's a round about 40-point gap.
Yeah, it's a race between Ferrari and Mercedes in the overall constructors, and if they keep up the pace they're doing here, it looks like it'll be advantage Mercedes from the first
Division of the week. Yeah.
4 points is the gap, I believe. TJ was slightly up on Boyko. Ooh, got a bit in the grass maybe. Then
I think that was okay.
He's doing a semi-flick.
Has he still
Like
got? He's still got that throttle thing.
Yeah.
As it flickers up and down.
Oh, no, it's staying fully up now.
Yeah, well, it wasn't on one of the exits.
Down on Boyko.
See, it flickers there. See, it is flickering.
Yeah. But it's back. But then it's going fully to the top now. Is to the line, TJ. I reckon it'll be about 6th or 7th. It's 8th.
Very close margins. Like another
lot.
10th, and he'd be up like 4 places.
Yeah, but all these are on used tyres.
You need to, you need to extract everything out of the car because it's like real life in 2025. The gaps are so close that if
TJ can't get another lap, I think he's
mistake in
out.
one corner and you could just be out. Baker's backed off.
TJ doesn't do one more. Yeah, if TJ doesn't get one more lap.
He's got time though to go.
Yeah, depends how much fuel he's got though.
But he could box 1.2 laps. He could box.
It. Yeah, true. It's quite a short track, isn't it?
Yep. Baker should be going again.
Yeah, no one else on laps.
I think he just did a warm-up lap. I think he's done before.
Double warm up and off he goes, starting his lap around turn 1, hugging the inside line, and again takes it to perfection through the first section there. So he's going to race Gallagher there, or De Vries, one of the two. As Baker is up on Boyko 2.3 temps. As through turn 6 and lovely through 7. What about 8? Nicely done.
Slightly slidey, the power,
yeah.
But you want to be pushing to the limits, so a little bit of slides here and there is not too bad.
I believe Danko was 2 temps up on Renz. That means TJ will fall into the drop zone. I don't think he has any fresh tyres. Well, he does have one set, but...
What do you mean TJ will fall into the drop zone? If Danko goes, he's only going to go one place closer.
You'd expect everyone behind to improve. But here comes Baker to the line. It's going to be pole here for now.
It's not the quickest time.
The session, yeah. For some reason I was thinking it was Q3.
Danko
only a
it's only marginally up, so he could still be at risk because Renz's time isn't that competitive with the times ahead. He might only go up to 10th here. Unless he's got the straight line speed last sector, we'll see. What he just found so much time last sector. That's crazy.
Where in it? He must be Charlotte. Stop giving your goblin wings away to the wrong teams.
What is his straight line speed? It's crazy.
0-0 wings. By the sounds of things.
But that's why he wasn't that much up after sector 2.
He's got damage there.
He does.
So I don't think he'll be able to set another lap.
Yeah, he could be at risk then. Miles up.
How can Miles do? Can he get... I believe this will be his first Q3 if he gets through today of the season. He's only taken this many races. And into 5th. He should be safe.
You think so, but Gallagher. A lot of people still to do laps. Fab has got damage. He could be at risk if a lot of people get times on the board.
Gallagher's out.
3 tenths behind TJ's time.
He's out.
TJ is about to do another lap. Because, well, a lot of people behind. Here we go. What Banal, Renz, De Winter. Where are they looking? Banal 6 tenths down on Baker's time, so this could be good enough. Very, very close between 4th and 10th. As he charges for the line.
Reconnected.
Banel goes up to 5th. Great lap. Renz is down. Renz is going to be out of qualifying unless he can do another lap right now and get to the line in time. What about De Winter? Can he save himself? Invade is going to be in the drop zone. Invade is in the drop zone.
Up on his time.
Yeah, he is. How is it looking after Sector 2? Only a 10th down on Baker. This is oh so close. As Harris goes up to 4th. And now we do look at the championship winner, Invade.
He's just driving for a bit of fun in the McLaren today.
Looking to go for 5 wins in a row.
Oh, yeah. TJ, it's all about TJ. 5 tenths down on Baker. As it stands, he will be safe. But how much will he lose in the final
Renz did make the line, and he is on another lap. Slightly down in the first sector.
Where will TJ go? Can he knock out the Williams of Bab? 5th position, TJ safe. But it's a double Red Bull exit. Will we see a double Williams exit, or will we see Miles knocked out after he thought he was safe because he got up into 5th after his lap? That shows how much of an improvement there has been in this session. Renz up on Miles. As it stands, Miles will be knocked out and De Winter will be the one on the cusp. Not like anybody else can do a faster lap, but De Winter will still be on the cusp in a Mercedes behind an Alpine and a Haas. To the line, Anna Williams. To the line, Renz, 10th position.
24 milliseconds faster than Miles. If that straight was, you know, just a slight bit, or the finish line was a slight bit further on the straight. Made it. They're so close. For the look at how many people are on like the 0.6 plus 0.6. That's crazy.
More like it. Yeah, genuinely. Just under 2 tenths separates 5th, 13th. Miles, 40 got his first Q3 of the season and is knocked out at the death by 24 thousandths of a second. But it's Baker, domination again. Second time he's been at the top.
I mean, last time he was 4 tenths ahead. This time, a bit closer. Boyko.
He's going to be 10th in the. He's going to be 10th.
Look at the top. Boyko and Aiden Harrison in the top 3.
Aston Martin are racing balls. Haas. Alpine.
I mean, Boyko was very quick all the way back in Silverstone in that Aston Martin.
He has showed good pace in all the sessions up until Q3 for some reason.
Oh, well, time for Q3. I mean, it's been very overcast the whole time, but no rain.
Don't jinx it, Mons.
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess we don't want rain now because then it just means they'll do their laps early and then it will be nothing. But no, there is no rain.
Invade will probably take pole.
No, well, not if it's the first laps in the dry.
Hell. Is Nappy Lodge going to want an invite back anytime soon?
Potentially so. We can see if I could just give him one and then he'll have it in the background.
The Winter's first one out. I've had a mention, so maybe it's asking for an invite. No.
The Winter used tyres. Renz, Aiden Harrison, they're on new tyres.
Just been told it's not confirmed that Mercedes are going to be the fastest car next game.
It will be the fastest to start next game, at least.
Yeah, to start. Maybe the first season.
No, well, it'll be fastest by far the first season, and then the next season, we'll see what if the compression ratio thing does anything.
Monaco, yeah. Depends if they update it at all.
Apparently they will later on in the year. Like they used to when they bring in F2 and they also update it.
F2 comes in like September, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of when they used to. I remember we were waiting for a performance patch in F125 because I remember you were the Sauber TP.
Oh
and
yeah.
you were like, "When's this
Sauber is
performance?"
not the slowest.
Yeah. Well, Renz is out
Season
first.
6, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't
We said
say. I don't know.
I don't know, Jeff.
Well, yeah, it was season 6.
Yeah, where we had the infamous Imola.
Oh, that's a spin for Renz. Ferragura, the corner that can catch you out. Well, it's caught out.
You saw
Renz
Trosh
there.
versus Ren around here.
Yeah.
Section.
This was originally it started at turn 8 when there's a bit of contact between them, and then Renz got past, and then Trosh tried to lunge, but yeah, that was
Probably
a very
the
late
biggest
lunge.
sandbagger in RFC history. Oh, could be on par with Night Owl. Didn't Night Owl rise from Div 3 to
No,
Div
he was Div 2.
Div 2?
No, well,
You wanted
really, he
to
was Div
rose
2.
from-
He got like P6 in the Sauber, and like Eagle didn't move him. So like, Eagle should have moved him quicker, I think.
Who was it that went from Div 3 to Div 1?
I don't know.
Someone.
Oh, Ellen.
Oh, that's who it was.
Yeah, but that's...
But
Yeah,
Ellen was Div 2 pace. No, that's not right.
yeah, Ellen was like... Ellen was mid Div 2 pace, and Eagle let Ellen drive in Div 3. And then wonder why Sauber have... Yeah. Why is Ellen fighting for a pole in Spa?
Yeah. Silly Eagle. Let Slava Vazilenko win a championship, basically all in an Aston Martin.
No, it was like half season in a McLaren.
Aston Martin as well, yeah. But the other half is in Aston Martin. It was closer then.
Kairos up to P4.
Line fourth. Oh.
A lot of... It's difficult to get a read on what's happening there's a bit of traffic here. Renz.
Getting a bit of a toe off the Mercedes.
Yeah.
He's getting a massive toe off the Mercedes, who is running probably the lowest wings you'll ever see.
Look at how he's running away on the straight.
Runs up into fourth. He was going to only get seventh if it weren't for Baker's toe. As Invade goes up into fourth. The Winter invalidates.
Invade back to his like normal position of like fourth in qualifying roughly.
Yeah. But
interesting
Baker's
top two at the minute. Like that's Boyko on used tyres, I think. Or maybe I don't know if that is used or new, to be fair, I didn't see. It's probably new. You gotta think that's new. Baker invalidated, literally right in front of our eyes.
Today. Pardon?
What?
What did you say?
I said Baker invalidated right in front of our eyes.
I didn't see that. Can't lie.
Anyway, this was Renz before. Let's hope it actually did capture properly. Yep, there we go.
Whee! You just thought he was on a slip and slide.
So, middle point of Q3 reached, which means everyone's just going to be sitting back in the pits. It's Renz and De Winter again.
Round 2. Fight. Are they going to fight into the pits this time? Yes, they are. Here comes De Winter.
He's purposely going side by side every time.
The man that replaced De Winter at Williams, as he went to Mercedes, and they're side by side in the pits in unison. Must have become best friends bonding over that Williams seat. Because Renz has basically just taken over De Winter's role of being the Williams really high up the order.
Yeah. After he struggled early on in the season, didn't really score many points until Silverstone when he got a podium in Williams, and then Spa when he got another podium, and then I think he got a P5 and a P6.
Still moved up by Eagle. It's almost as
the
if it's
Winter
his
was
job to move them
doing
up.
like the Winter was getting points every race, and also got
The Winter got a podium
E2
in
Monaco.
Monaco, but to be fair, Chesney Reese got a podium in Monaco.
Yeah, and Enthusiast could have got a podium as well if Chesney didn't get penalty removed. So, yeah.
Enthusiast has only ever won one race.
Yeah, Austrian Grand Prix last season.
In the Red Bull.
Yeah,
And then
because he didn't have any
ended up
penalties, and
getting
he
moved to
finished like
Sauber.
4th on the track or something and won the race.
Yeah. For once, he didn't get penalties. Yeah, that's crazy. Then he went to Sauber, wasn't it? Mid-season.
Yeah.
Now he's at Alpine. He's not even racing anymore, really.
What do you mean?
Wait, he is racing.
He's racing today.
Stupid. I'm just stupid.
He's barely even racing. That's where he's barely missed a race this season.
I think he's raced every race. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
No, he's
He's
barely
one of
racing,
the ones
bro.
who race every race. Like Chesney Reese, Kai Harris, Invade, Melts until now, and De Winter. De Winter hasn't missed a race since he started at RFC back in season 6. Rennes would have done every race.
TJ?
No, I don't think TJ. Aiden Harrison's not done every race.
Bannell's done every race.
No, he hasn't.
Signed up. Well,
Well,
since he's been
if they haven't done 12 out of 12 races, it doesn't count.
Since he's been given the chance to race, he's raced.
It doesn't count.
Okay.
But what about people like Gallagher who are racing for the first time? There we go, 100%.
Yeah, that doesn't count because this is debut, mate.
Oh, he's raced in every race since he's had the chance.
No, he hasn't. He's been free agent for ages. Bannell reserved as a free agent.
Sure Bannell has done every race since. Well, yeah, actually, because did he sign for Alpine before Austria? Yeah. And he raced for Mercedes in Monaco.
Yeah.
Crashed in Q3. Anyway, talking about Q3, we have Baker, who... Is he going to be doing a push lap? Is he not going to be doing a push lap?
Probably not.
He's been doing a lot of warm-up laps. He's not deploying ERS. He's not open DRS.
Yeah, he's just doing a double warm-up lap. But the tyre wears are quite nice with it.
Yeah, his time is still going to come up, so I'm just going to...
I wonder if the Winter's going to follow his teammates' footsteps.
Yeah, I think I managed to clear it before it came up.
Do you reckon De Winter's going to do a double warmer, or do you reckon he's going to go?
He's pushing, I think.
He is pushing. Are we going to get a new telemetry next for the DLC mods?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I mean from you, not the game. Like this bit that we can see.
Yeah, the halo.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, because he got a new one in real life. Anyway, De Winter, half a tenth down. That looked a little bit weird when he went to the apex. When he got on the power, but... Well... De Winter Ferry drove quite wide into that corner. And then turn 8. And then the long turn 9. In towards turn number 10. And how is the second time going to be looking? It hasn't looked amazing, but obviously a lot of improvement expected now, and well, off goes the McLaren to keep out of the way. He's 3.5 tenths down already.
Yeah. Should have time to do another lap after this. Do a cool down lap and then a fast lap. Into 5th position for De Winter. Here's Baker, his teammates, purple in the first sector. Aiden Harrison just under a tenth faster than Boyko in the first sector.
Rennes is not going at the minute.
Rennes is doing another warm up.
Yeah.
Fair play to him. Copying Baker.
I mean, it seems to be working for Baker at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe because it's such a short lap, Baker thinks his tyres don't get warm enough. So he has to do a double warm up as he's 4 temps up on Boyko at the moment. And here we go. Let's see it go up to 8 temps. He's burning. The Winter invalidate, so I don't know if he'll be able to go for another lap as Baker to the line, to the pole position as it stands. He's 4.5 tenths up. Where can Aiden Harrison go? It'll be second at the moment. It is second. Nearly 3 tenths off Baker. What about Danko for McLaren? I believe he invalidated. No, that was his outlap. Here is Danko for McLaren.
Barely
Stays
improves.
in 4th position. Yeah, slight improvement. Boyko, is he improving much?
He's on the pace, and he was super speedy on the straight before, so he is very much in play for at least a front row, if not provisional pole.
Here he goes in the Aston Martin to the line. Second position by 31 thousandths of a second. Kai Harris in the Haas up into 4th. What a weird grid this is. Invade, will he find his home of 4th? No, he goes up into 3rd.
Still people doing laps, so he could still be pushed down. Bannelled, 5th place for the Alpine. Brilliant lap. TJ, can he finally get a lap that he's happy with? Not really. Nearly 7 tenths down already, and he's just looking to see if he can rise a few places. Renz is also still going, but he's not improving necessarily. TJ running up to the line. Can he find a bit more time to get up to maybe 5th? Nope, loses a bit more in the last sector. 8th place.
Renz, here he goes. He's up in sector 2. I don't know how much up he was. I didn't quite catch it.
He's improving on his lap by a few tenths.
To line. Go up into 5th. What a lap from Renz. Where is Elias de Winter on a lap? No, he'll start from 10th. So it's a Mercedes sandwich for the top 10.
Baker with the first pole position. Boyko missed out by so close margins. And well, he did find time last sector on that lap. It was, yeah, he was super speedy on the straights. It wasn't quite enough, but from the front row, anything's possible. Aston Martin, who are in a close battle with Williams in this division, actually. And well, advantage to Aston Martin. With both, like, Boyko's ahead of Renz and Miles ahead of Bab.
I believe this is Baker's first pole. I don't know if you just said that.
Yeah, I did just say that.
My bad. Do we have the live standings? I'm going to guess not.
We can look at one driver at a time.
I was going to say live standings of Williams between.
Well, I think it's like 5 points.
Williams and Aston. I'll have a look.
Charlotte just said it's 5 points.
Yeah, it's 5 points.
Look, there's Boyko's
if Alpine
standings.
get a 1-2, they've still got a chance to beat. No,
with Sauber and like the Racing Bulls and Haas are all quite close as well.
Racing Bulls and Haas are tied.
Yeah, and Sauber are not far ahead as well.
So Kai Harris may be able to help his team here, but Aiden Harrison may also be able to help his team here. And Sauber, Sauber are just being Sauber. Alpine only 12 points ahead of Sauber. Still a chance for that to change, which means it's only 15 points between Alpine and Racing Bulls. And if Alpine don't score and we see another Aiden Harrison podium, like last week.
Van's in a good place though as well.
Yeah, depends on
obviously
what
Brazil
happens.
Can often throw up the most unexpected.
Yeah, I'm expecting at least 2 safety cars today. And if not, I'll be disappointed.
Well, doesn't seem to be raining, at least at the moment.
Hey, at least the last race of the season's not 100% for once.
For once. I mean, we've only done that once ever.
Apparently Elias de Winter is racing in his living room today.
I did see that.
Where'd you see that?
Well, I saw a message somewhere. As Charlotte.
Yeah, well done. I'll have a word.
Melt said that's getting a nice report from me. Yeah, everyone on the mediums, apart from Enthusiast, who starting.
Thing is, what just realised what is actually going to be able to be happening. Is it just going to be a quali ban next season? The first race.
It'll be a few penalty points. So I don't know if he's got any at the
I
minute.
don't think he has any.
You sure? I think he got one for cutting the chicane in quali, maybe, or something. Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Well, I mean, it'll still be reported regardless, just to see what happens, but... Anyhow. Oh, I didn't realise it changes the possible race strategies based on... When I changed between two drivers, it changed between hards and mediums, even though they're both starting on mediums.
Penalty points for Baker is... He's on 3.
So if he gets another 3, that'll be a quali ban.
Oh, quali ban's only 6.
Yeah. That's my enthusiast for the quali ban.
You got 2 penalty points.
Anyhow, here we go. Time for the race.
Yeah, here we go. In Interlagos, Brazil. Home of Ayrton Senna. No Brazilian drivers racing. There's no Martin this week, unfortunately. So... Yeah, there's no Chesney Reese today. He's missed a race. Just
there is Chesney, I think. Oh no, there's not. There's Forcella and Nico. Anyway.
Yeah, here we go. The lights are turning on. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. The lights shut off and it's away. We go with the Mercedes, trying to get the best start over the Aston Martin. The McLaren's going to look for the move. Up the inside, can Invade get into second after the first corner? Yes, he can. Will he be able to hold it around the outside? Switch it to the inside. Up into second he goes. Aiden Harrison in his pink racing bulls, trying to fight off for that 3rd place now and knock a very bad start for Boyko. Doesn't look like anything. It's all very calm into the first corner, to be honest. And Alpine dropped back as there was a bit of contact there. Ren's looking for the move on Aiden Harrison. Former teammates going wheel to wheel. You don't really want to go wheel to wheel there. Here we go. Ren's up the inside. This is where he and Trosh had contact. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen there. Boyko did not have the best.
There was some kind of incident with a Sauber towards the back. De Winter's dropped back a lot as well. Already.
Forcella.
What's going on with
Miles?
What's going on with Blom? And what is going on here? We have about 4 rides.
I haven't got a clue.
There's Nappy on the inside. My word. What is going on?
I don't even know what
the
to
field.
see, really.
And well, I think someone's lagging or something. I don't know, I saw Racing Bulls zipping about, but down towards the centre S's again. And, well, Baker did get the start he wanted. But
nearly a second ahead of Invade.
As Renz and Danko go side by side, Renz onto the grass, wheel to wheel, down to Retroposta, down towards the Cida de Lago, Renz all the way around the outside on the McLaren, still wheel to wheel. As they run down towards Ferradura now, Danko still ahead of Renz after Renz's attacks.
Doesn't look like Renz has got Charlotte's Goblin wings on. Have you got any drivers using them this week, Charlotte? Does everyone realise they're awful? Like me. Here's the race start again. We might be able to see what happened at the back. Maybe the live thing's going to get in the way, which I'm reckoning it will. As here we go.
So
what does happen here?
I think it's Nico towards the back. I'm not too sure. Well. There we go. We can see him spun and then reset.
And then reset to track, and Enthusiast just went really slow next to him.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened to De Winter. You can see him there. Quite high up the pack.
Yeah, I don't know. It must have been in the background as we come down to here, but obviously it's not going to be showing, so we may as well go back to here. Go back to the live feed.
Is that Danko? Yeah, that was Danko. Brent has to defend off Bannell, and does do so.
Bannell, he's dropped back a bit, I think. Or maybe did he start? Where did he start? Yeah, he did start at 6th.
Oh, no. Danko's made up 3 positions. That's why. He's flying in that McLaren now. Gallagher overtakes Scott. But they're still side by side.
Into here. Always gets barged into the grass.
Yeah.
Right, well, Invade keeping within DRS. Looks like Harrison might have been dropped out.
Yeah, it doesn't really affect anything for Invade here when you've got Baker's wings running like that. But maybe no. Invade catching. Doesn't look like you'll get close enough. Oiko too far ahead of Danko. He's got a similar issue with the Goblin Wings as side by side for Scheller and Miles. Miles gonna go ahead.
Focheller's going to try and hold it there. The inside, and they wheel lock! They're almost going into the wall. Nappy's gone through. The Salva's still trying to rejoin. And the Salva now running 19th and 20th in this race. As there's Blom and Scott side by side.
Still going side by side, and this is like the skinniest part of the track. Managing to keep it side by side, a bit of contact on the side pod there by Blom on Scott.
I have to say that Salva incident was very similar to Hamilton and Verstappen in 2022. You probably don't know what I'm talking about at all, but
I think I might, but probably not.
Well, became like taking the inside line in turn 2 after taking the outside line in turn 1, and then the gap closes.
I remember what yeah.
Anyway, we're already on lap 5. This is obviously the laps flying by already, and well, not much variation in strategy, so hopefully that'll come when people box at different times and kind of open up things. Here is Renz trying to go all the way around the outside, down the Retroposta, and he's got ahead of Danko.
Yeah, it's probably one of the quickest races you'll have of the season, Brazil. But it's quite a lot of laps. But at the same time, they're all supposed to be made.
Monza should be the quickest race, but obviously there's safety cars and stuff happens. Well, Monza 2025 was the quickest F1 race in history, real life.
How long did it take? Wasn't it like
1 hour and 1 hour and 20 minutes or something like that?
Because this race will take about 37 minutes, 38. And normally they average around 42 minutes.
You know the exact times? I don't pay attention.
I pay attention. Because I remember writing it into RLT millions of times.
Oh, well, I just have that automatically done, so that's why. Anyway, top 2 remaining as they are. Further back, Kai Harris looking for a lunge on Bannell, wheel to wheel between the Haas and the Alpine. Bannell just about stays ahead, but Kai Harris, can he now get the drive and get the run? He looks like he has. As Invade and Baker side by side, and they almost wheel lock, and Baker goes off, and Invade takes the lead.
Invade out of nowhere, really. We didn't expect that. They are kind of in their own world, Baker and Invade. So I reckon they'll just swap for the rest of the race. Baker getting very close, rear-ending Invade then. And look to have got a better exit. Nothing major came of that, luckily. Here's the replay through the center S's. Oh. There was the move.
That was the first move.
Couldn't hold it. Look for the switchback. Couldn't get it again.
And then suddenly, ahead, the two leaders swap around, and then you can see them going into the corner. And yeah, they wheel banged, wheel locked slightly.
It's a bit like the Paulo Finley incident.
As down the inside then goes Baker to take back the lead into the center S's.
Yeah, it was a calmer Paulo Finley incident, wasn't it, between Baker and Invade then?
Kind of, yeah. But Invade going back through to the inside. And they swap around again. As the battle behind is very, very close, and even behind that, as Bannell and Harris almost side by side, De Vries looking to get involved as well. As we head up towards turn 7 and 8, Nappy getting past Bab. There's so many battles happening. As there goes De Vries, maybe having a look to the inside, almost collecting the Haas of Kai Harris. Also trying to defend from the Ferrari of Napiolage.
Yeah, De Vries made up quite a few places now, because he was sitting round down 13th, knocked out in Q2 as well, along with his teammate Gallagher. They got 13th and 14th. The Winters dropped off at the start. Blom gets the first 3 seconds of the race, down in last position.
Yep, down towards turn 1 again. And what swaps are we going to see on this occasion? Because look at the closing speed from Boyko, who tries to go around the outside of Lane and Harrison. Blom
got a tyre there.
Blom is slowed down towards Junsao.
On the track. Oh, he's back on the track now.
And once again, Baker swooping around to take the lead. Does that look like contact in the background as well with a Red Bull of debris, a side by side between Harrison and Boyko? But carnage happening. Debris has got some damage and
Yeah,
is
he's fallen down to 16th.
indeed.
Sad sight for him. There's yeah,
We
this
can
is
get
the
a replay
replay.
again. Luckily, we've got like half a lap to do this before they get back to the straight again. There we go. There's the comfortable move for the lead. But just look in the background here on the straight. See the Red Bull?
Yeah, wing flying off.
Yeah.
Good eyes from Mons.
But then obviously Boyko and Harrison continuing their battle, which they are continuing at the minute. As
Invade won't get the move yet, but big lockup from Baker. And we'll expect Invade to make the move. No moves being made
Danko
yet.
goes a bit sideways. He loses time.
Big wobble, yeah. Here we go, Invade. Will he go for it on Baker this time? They're actually DRS sharing.
They are, but now they're battling. This is definitely costing time.
Ooh. Debris out in the pits. Red Bull inward.
Yeah, Red Bull. I mean, they should be quite comfortable in their position, but they're definitely not overtaking Ferrari now. I mean, it wasn't going to happen anyway, but...
Especially with that qualifying double Q2 exit.
Yeah.
Gallagher lucky to escape Q1, to be honest.
Another lock-up. This time Baker locking up into Vico de Pato, but Invade very close. We might see another swap again.
I wonder today if we'll see a two-stop, because some people would do two stops here.
I think a one-stop is the strategy. It used to be more difficult, but they changed the tyre compounds.
Yeah, I know, but some people do still go for the two stops.
Yeah, De Winter probably.
Yeah, Winter, Renz. Well, I don't know Renz actually. Invade maybe.
Yeah, well, Renz did a one-stop in Silverstone, remember?
Oh yeah. What's the tyre wear looking like?
Good question.
You're on that.
Just see if any battles go on.
No. All pretty similar to be honest. Renz got quite high, Danko got quite high. Looks like TJ's got the best tyre wear.
Talking of Ferraris, there is Harris running in deep, giving the place to Nappy.
Ooh. Bit of contact.
They might even try and go wheel to wheel.
No. Napulage from near the back of the grid to 9th position. He's done well. This is going to be a replay of
the moment when Harris ran wide.
Yeah, slight lock up there on the exit. It looked.
And they almost wheel locked as well.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. Sorry, that would have been bad. Blom 3 seconds. Yep. Just making mistakes, me. 6 seconds worth of penalties. Invade too far ahead for Baker this time, but look how late on the brakes Baker gets.
He went a bit deep though.
Yeah.
He lost time through that, but he's still going to get a run with DRS as well. Blom is off there.
But he's actually got no battery there, Baker. Ab 3 seconds. You might see a safety car if anything happens, because Blom is going to just sit on the side of the track and wait. But because he's not on the track, I believe it should be fine. He wasn't even waiting, he was just in a wall.
Yeah. Swim in the background, and well, last season Theodore Clark crashed out, which was on purpose and caused a safety car. And he just kind of went off at turn 4 and yeah, basically just said, if, I'm allowed to park up and retire if I want. And well, Blom is out and we have a safety car.
Perfect timing.
Have a look at Ferragura. He's going to be disappeared. Yeah, look, he's already been set back.
Oh, yeah,
okay. Well, here we go then. We have a safety car, and well, everyone's going to box, but are they going to be able to make the entry? Maybe we might see a sneaky overtake.
Ooh. Will we see Renz and De Winter go side by side?
I mean, they're not close enough on track. We're basically seeing a side by side here, though.
Ooh. Didn't ghost instantly then.
What's happened? TJ seemed to be... No.
I don't know, he's holding up
Well, he's ahead of
I
a
believe
he's
it's
ahead of a
gonna hold up
McLaren
his
there,
teammate.
but I think we just have to wait till they go out the pits because it
Wait, the
always
McLaren's gonna get stuck, I think.
enthusiast stays out.
Yeah, on the. Oh, we're having an enthusiast safety car restart. If no one knows, the enthusiast safety car restart last time happened at the line.
It's a very long run to the line here as well, so
And it
waiting a
caused
while.
absolute carnage because I think there was about 4 broken wings. So yeah, it's
Don't worry, we can expect a Mugello 2020 when it's a huge crash.
maybe not. We don't want that.
So, well, actually, I wonder what enthusiast championship position is now because he since he's in first. We'll have a look. If it takes a while to calculate, can't lie. There we go. But he's just going to be completely swamped. So I don't know. I think I would have just boxed if I was him anyway. Like, unless he's going to box, try and he surely can't make the end on mediums. But then I don't know. Surely within a couple of laps he'll just be back to where he was with everyone on new tyres. But
I believe we will just wait in the whole safety car for long.
probably.
Because that's this game for you.
Well, they normally wait in real life.
Lap cars may overtake. We don't get that on this game.
No, but they don't normally wait. In real life, they don't normally wait for the lap cars. They do wait for the whole pack.
I do think that should be in 100% races.
What, lap cars can overtake in the game? Yeah, I think it should be in regardless.
Yeah, true. Well, maybe not on a 25% or 35%.
No, well, I don't know. If you get lapped, then...
Yeah, true.
Well,
I don't like that you
remember,
can't
when the
take
lap
it,
car
alright.
comes, it's got to go in at the end of the following lap. Yeah, not the same
Yeah.
lap.
I don't like that. What, are you just crying over the Verstappen Hamilton thing?
No, I was just making a hint.
He's crying, guys, he's crying. So all
Um,
those silly Hamilton fans, even though Monster doesn't support a driver, he just watches the race because he's told.
No, well, if you want fair competition, then that was
Then we want to
wrong.
beat Verstappen. Yeah, come on.
But anyway, we move on.
Nothing like RFC Division 3 race without a debate. I know Renz was very happy with that race, being probably the biggest Verstappen fan I know.
The contact there.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course it goes to Mercedes.
Yeah. Just hits him in the rear.
Right. Current tyre. Safety car. Do you want to put the leaderboard back up, Mans?
It's because I haven't tested the safety car yet. Properly.
There we go. Should be seeing the safety car in this lap. How long will it take enthusiasts to get into the pits? Sorry.
Into the pits.
How long can I hold up this? Safety car, not enthusiast. Did I say enthusiast and safety car?
You said how long will it take enthusiasts to go into the pits?
Oh, yeah, shush. How long will it take enthusiasts to start and restart?
Look, he's
Here
going to
we
go
go.
really early now, because he said...
You can't go until the safety car's in the pits, he doesn't let you.
well, you can.
Oh, he's going!
He's gone now.
He's going! He's gone
But
too early!
Invade's got a great run. He's going to be able to make a dive into turn 1. If he wants to, he's going to sit behind there.
Do you reckon these hards will go to the end?
Yeah, the hard's for everyone else.
No, obviously not enthusiast.
Well, he's got to box. And here goes Invade. Can't quite make it. Further back, Danko is down the inside on Banal. And here goes Invade through to the lead.
Easy as pie for him.
And there goes Baker, who's got that 10-second penalty. Making the move very close between the pair of them. Harrison gets it out of shape.
And yeah. Enthusiast now, just being the blocker. Harrison looks for the move, big contact. Big.
But the wheel lock in the mirror, you can see, and again, oh!
Wheel lock
in the mirror.
There's so much time. Ren's on Boyko maybe as well, just in the background. He's going to look for it up the inside. His old frenemy of Enthusiast is there to block him.
And they're still trying to get around Enthusiast. As they're almost 3 or 4 wide down the straight. TJ from out of nowhere. TJ down the inside. Wheel to wheel, still Enthusiast ahead. TJ should get a better run. Enthusiast almost going round, being swamped by everyone.
Oh, this is carnage. This is Div 3 at its finest.
4 wide down the Retroposter towards Decina de Lager. Enthusiast still in play. Boyko now getting the overtake. Renz has been stuck and still stuck as they're 3 wide towards Ferragura. And Boyko and Renz have made their way through. Banal and De Winter side by side. A bit of contact between Danko and Enthusiast as Banal and De Winter still go at it.
Well, this is what people say. A car on a completely different strategy and the safety car can mess people up. It doesn't normally happen. But that is an exact example of it happening. Enthusiast on a completely different strategy on really worn hards, hoping for a late safety car, obviously.
Well, and he was on a different strategy from the start, so he kind of had to.
Yeah. Maybe that was the one that was going to cause the safety car for him. But saying that, he would want it in a few more laps, which would basically just null and void his long pit stop and not push him straight to the back of the field. Spinning
contact between Banal and Nappy Lodge down there at turn 1. And that sent the Ferrari down to 14th. As Baker takes the lead of the race again. He's got that penalty.
Well, you just knew that was going to happen.
Danko's got past Enthusiast. Enthusiast still in the points, incredibly. But look at this. As Banal's going to try it on De Winter, maybe. But can't quite make it. De Winter having a bit of a poor run. Still can't quite make it.
Just got to think about it. If there's another safety car in this race, which you'll see people pit again probably, that will just completely mess up.
So this is going to be the contact between the Alpine and Ferrari. Just tags in. Nothing else went around the outside.
I don't really know what to think there, because was he a wheel in or was he not? As here comes the move, will De Winter be able to make it into P8? Yeah, if there's another safety car, he's going to get shafted by his teammate within 10 seconds.
Wheel banging down the straight.
Something about Enthusiast and the Mercedes. Does not like Mercedes drivers, as we've learnt with Renz, and who else was it that he had contact with that's in the Mercedes? Can't remember. But he was someone that liked contact with Mercedes drivers. He's had a few contacts with
seems to just be a team manager, and team managed by you. So someone went wide there in the background, not quite sure, but someone went wide at turn 4.
All because I said I didn't like his GT7 league. They wanted to bring to RFC. Anyway, look at that. Red Bull, complete and utter cookery from Riley Edwards.
And Simon.
Up. Simon's done note.
Yeah,
Simon
exactly.
has a 1 to win check. Well, it was Simon's fault for signing Riley.
Harrison went very deep there. Lost a few tenths, but he's on for another podium. This is Enthusiast down to 12th now. Nappy's got back through again. A few cars gone back up to 11th, almost in the points. Is he going to try and overtake Kai Harris? A little bit too far behind, actually. And well, Baker Invade. Harrison is the top 3, and well, if Harrison can stay there, Baker's penalty could be removed still, but it did seem like he just slam into him.
Off the battle to not get the wooden spoon.
I mean, they've not got it at the moment.
They're fighting for it though, aren't they? Yeah, they're literally neck and neck with Haas, they're joint bottom.
Yeah, but Kai Harris isn't in the points at the minute anyway. Once his penalty gets applied.
Where's the other Haas? Oh, out.
Yeah, Blom cost the safety car.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of closing in into turn 1. Invade sits behind.
Last season was Theodore in the Sauber or the Haas. I'm pretty sure it's the Haas, wasn't it?
Haas. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just something about the Haas's causing safety cars at the end. Not at the end, in the middle of the race, as Baker stays ahead for the time being. Baker and Invade really need to work together to try and get away from Aiden Harrison, it looks.
Harrison doesn't seem too bothered. He's just sitting there in DRS.
Not bothered.
He's going to do the same thing again as last race.
Hopefully he doesn't go into a wall, like in Vegas, as wide goes Boyko. TJ's had a great resuscination from his start. Is that a word, resuscination? I don't know. It is now, if it isn't.
And just recovery.
Shut up. Resurrection. That's the one. No, it wasn't, but anyway. Resuscitation. I don't know.
Anyway, we have...
Yeah.
We might be having some swaps on the straight. Doesn't... yeah, it looks like Invade will go through comfortably.
Yeah.
Harrison just still in the 3rd place.
Safety car again though will change everything. I predicted 1 safety car. Please make that. I predicted 2 and we've had 1. Can we have another one, please? Baker back into the lead.
Yeah, this looks like it's just going to go down to the last lap again, as it stands like last race.
I don't know if that 10 seconds will be removed. I don't think it will.
Yeah, it depends whether, I don't know, Invade just like slammed on the brakes or something in front of him.
Yeah. 3 seconds to De Winter. So Nappy will go all the way up into 8th as it stands. Without a warning. None of the top 4 have warnings.
A bit surprising, because normally turn 1 you can get one quite easily. But I guess not so much.
I've never been DSQ'd, but been close to it. I've only ever been DSQ'd once.
Invade to the outside, Baker on a defensive line. Invade should get a nice drive.
Maybe Harrison will
Almost a bit of contact into the back of the Mercedes, and well, yeah, I think Harris is just literally doing the exact same thing as Vegas. He's just sitting behind on every single time. He's getting quite close though, but he's literally just sitting behind.
Yeah, Baker actually has been gapped by Invade through this section.
It was because Invade got such an early kind of overtake. Then he had DRS all the way down the straight.
Baker kind of needs to just prey on a safety car.
And then he can serve his penalty, yeah. Unless he thinks he can get it removed, but...
Yeah. But you never want to take that risk, do you?
No, but...
Especially with... Their tyres will be very worn by the end of the race.
Well, they've already done 10 laps. And that is their tyre wear, as there's more wheel to wheel into turn 1 again. And Baker goes back through for the time being.
You'll get it back here, you'd expect. Here we go.
Doesn't really have any ERS though.
No, you won't get it. Baker stays ahead, and we're saving that whole section. That's straight, sorry. Look, they've actually gapped Harrison a bit there. But through this section, he seems to be a lot quicker. Why is Leroy only just left? Fair enough to him. It's side by side, the Winter and Danko battling for 7th position on track. Ooh, nearly a wheel lock then. Doesn't look like anything else will come of that. Looking for a move at the inside.
That must have been a warning for the Winter as he went over the inside. He's going to be very close. Could he make a lunge at turn 10? No, too far behind.
Take his time. They are losing time to Nappy, who's now within the DRS of these two. Just chucking it round turn 12. Will we see the swap here now between Invade and Baker like we keep seeing?
I think we will.
Harrison sits behind again. They'll be hoping to gap Aiden Harrison because he's just a little annoying.
Boyko wheel to wheel with TJ. Around turn 1 into turn 2, inside of 2 for Boyko. And yeah, just had to back out because that was a closing gap. As on the retro poster again, and Invade still out in the lead. As further behind, we can see the battle as there goes Danko to the inside under Winter. The Winter turns in. Danko with a half spin catches the car. And he's lost a few places because of that. And well, did the Winter turn in, or was Danko like not far enough alongside?
Or did he just open up the corner a bit too much? We don't know.
Did come from a long way behind, it seemed.
Probably just going to, maybe going to be.
Yeah, he's not alongside the wing mirror. He didn't properly commit.
Self-destruction. In probably what Charlotte would call it.
Baker to the inside. Baker to the inside again.
Bit of wheel locking. And Baker's going to lose the position, but he's going to gain it back. Slight tap on Invade. He's tried to just cut in on him. And Harrison's looking for the chance to move here. Will he go for the move on Invade?
Sits behind again.
Sits behind. Doesn't want to break that gap, does he?
No, because if he battles with Invade and they just lose a second to Baker, I mean, Baker does have the penalty.
Battles with Invade and gets ahead.
Gallagher's had an off at turn 2.
All I'm going to say here for Harrison.
And Bab said something as well at turn 4.
Yeah. Saubers as well had a bit of a yellow flag. No, Harrison needs to just take a chance. Because at the end of the day...
Well, he only needs to make one move, and then he's won the race.
That's what I mean. If he sits behind Invade, which he's doing, and what will happen in Vegas, where he just lost out, he won't get the... He'll just come in third, but this will be second because of the 10 seconds. Otherwise, he makes the move on Invade, and if it works, that's him into second place. If they don't lose the 1
TJ
second.
Locking up Boyko. Again, the same thing happens. Wheel to wheel into turn 2. TJ just gets back ahead. Slight bit of contact, and that allows Renz to overtake.
That's what I was saying, Invade, dropping back from Baker.
Renz might even have to go for it on TJ, because TJ was slowing up a lot. Baker's tried to run away a bit, but he's not been able to. As look at that, very close between Boyko and Renz. Double Red Bull DNF.
Red Bull in the mud, as the song goes. Looking at the top 4 still without a track limits penalty. This battle here will actually invite Napiolage in soon. He's had a great recovery drive. Slight rear end from Boyko, gets himself all out of shape because of it. Will we switch to the front runners quickly?
They're 9/10 apart as Boyko has a spin. It's Nappy! Nappy runs.
And Winter, I believe.
But it's Boyko and Nappy the ones damaged. Oh wow, what?
Winter not get damaged, was that not his wing?
No, the Winter didn't get anything. The Winter to the outside into turn 1, wheel to wheel with the damaged Ferrari. Past the damaged Ferrari. But then gets a bit out of shape, which could allow a move back as well. Will Renz look for it? I don't think he will. And well, there goes Nappy to the inside, and with the damaged wing, maybe helping him down the straight slightly. gets the place back. As Bannell was very close to making a move, couldn't quite make it through turn 4.
Harrison's actually dropping out from Invade now. Nearly a second the gap. Let's have another look at this. He had a wobble there after rear-ending Renz on the exit. And then through here, what does he do?
Lost the car on the
Does he
braking.
pick on the grass a bit? No. And then bang.
See,
and it was in
the winter just
flicked up
about
the
missed
winter's
him.
wing. Yeah, the winter flicked up Napier Large's wing. That's what made me think something's happened there. Yeah, Baker running off, but Invade's catching. Harrison's struggling again because these two haven't been fighting, so Harrison hasn't been able to stick
I
with.
think Baker and Invade have really been going for it and trying to see what they can do. And well, Harrison is just about holding on for now, and well, he's closed back in again, but the pressure's
Like
going
I
to
said,
become more and more.
Harrison's just got to make a move on Invade at some point because I don't think he can lose 10 seconds to Baker in this time.
No, he's not getting close enough to Invade right now.
I know, but when he had the chance, he should have gone for it.
Bannell looking for it around the outside on Boyko. A bit of a lock-up from the Aston Martin.
Oh, big contact.
Bannell goes through, and Danko could be invited to attack as well. The Aston Martin is damaged. You go slightly wide. Danko, is there a little lunge at turn 8? It's a risky place to make an overtake.
Ooh.
Almost a little bit of contact. And now he could be very close in towards turn number 10, but I don't think he's close enough. It'll be a big lunge from here, and I'll have to sit in formation for the moment.
This is the problem for Danko now, because Boyko's got the DRS to the car ahead, and we've seen those Goblin wings he's running, meaning he's just going to be that little thing in front.
And he's got a damaged wing, so his straight line speed's even better. Baker locks up.
That helped
Invade.
him, really. Yeah.
Invade should be challenging again. And about 40% on the ERS, 30%. See on the steering wheel. And he's
Not
just
bad.
sitting behind for the moment. Harrison, 8.5 tenths behind now.
Yeah, I think Invade's realised to not fight Baker.
Invade has a little bit of a moment, but it's okay. He manages to catch it well. And well, TJ Renz still just following
Danko's gonna look for a
through.
move there. Boyko. No, it looked like they got very close on a mini-map. Renz doesn't look like he's going to get any moves on.
Had a little look to the inside. I don't know if he was just trying to force TJ in deep.
They've not been gapped by Bannell yet. This is the advantage Boyko has. As long as he doesn't get dropped by Bannell, he's got the DRS and the better straight line speed. And with the damage, it's harder to overtake someone that's going wide when they're trying to stick narrow, sort of thing.
Well, Harrison, this gap, 8 tenths.
Here comes Invade. Baker just lets him through, maybe? No.
Locks up
Big
again.
lock up again. What's the tyre wear looking like for him? 3% more. TJ the best on the tyres again. The winter, the worst. Actually, no. Fushella is.
Sauber, yeah.
But they both had spins, I think.
And well, Miles, 58. Not more than... And the winter just got 58 as well.
So Danko as well.
Yeah. Talking of Danko, he's very close. Again into turn 4, almost, I think, rear ends Boyko slightly. Almost pushing the Aston Martin rounds. Obviously, the Aston Martin having to be a little bit slower on some of these apexes with that damage, and I know Danko maybe getting a bit surprised as he's getting very close again into turn 8. And I mean, if he can just stick a bit closer, there's always going to be a gap at turn 10, but he just can't seem to get the drive out of turn 9 every lap. As Boyko on a defensive line, Danko will get a lovely run. But again, the exit is not amazing.
Won't have DRS either, Boyko.
He could get back within DRS detection. No, he won't, because yeah, that is detection
Yellow
there.
flag. Miles.
Yeah,
Miles is that a blunder?
Miles.
What's it called? At the moment, between Boyko and Danko, it seems like Boyko is a bit like Alonso in Monaco, and Danko is his engineer, telling him to push harder. And Alonso shouting back that his car's not good enough.
No, well, Boyko's got damage. It's a bit different. Alonso is.
I know, but you know what I mean. Like he can't physically go any faster, sort of thing.
Danko can't go for it again, but look at this, Boyko onto the curb, and they're almost going to be wheel to wheel.
Pushing him.
And look at Kai Harris on the inside. Kai Harris
Kai
wheel to wheel with the McLaren. Oh, he almost goes round.
Spinning around. Nearly wheel hooking, pushing.
It's so likely he pushes the McLaren, but and also Renz has got past. Renz has got past De Winter, I think.
He was already ahead, wasn't he?
I feel like they just switched. Oh, they definitely did just battle.
I don't think so, because Renz was on the back of Nebula, so something's happened.
I think they did switch.
Yes. He might have fallen back because of something and then he remade the move, but I don't know.
Well, there we go, they do swap over again.
Went with that 3 seconds. He just basically needs to work with Renz so that he doesn't fall.
Kai Harris on the inside. He gets past Danko. He goes wheel to wheel with Boyko. He's going to get through here. Who's going to get DRS? Danko fighting it on Boyko. And Kai Harris does actually get DRS, so he's going to have that to pull away. Boyko still trying to keep in play with the McLaren. Danko wheel to wheel, trying to battle Kai Harris onto the curb, almost getting out of shape. And Kai Harris getting past both of them.
Too late for a safety car now, so if any of you go spinning round, that's your race over with, so they need to be a bit more careful, because at the moment Boyko is actually going to get the points pay in place off Danko.
No, well, look at the gap between Baker and TJ. He's always going to have the 10-second gap.
Yeah.
9.2 at the moment.
With Invade.
That's going to be wheel to wheel through turn 1 and 2. And
It's not working together, lads.
Invade.
Aiden Harrison, this is his chance. This is the chance he's got. He's got to try and do something.
He's got no ERS.
Yeah. Aiden is slowly but surely trying to get closer and closer to Invade. And get that move.
Invade's got about 50% more ERS though, so
that's his problem.
Going to be difficult. Invade will want to win it on track as well, just in case the penalty gets removed for whatever reason.
Or Shell a 10-second speed in the pit lane. Will that be the end of his day?
I wonder if he's going for softs to try and get a fastest lap.
Get some money into the team. Yeah, you don't get money for speeding in the pit, so he'll just lose it again.
Yeah, you could get a fast lap, come in, service penalty.
Yeah, true. 3 seconds for Monk. So there goes the rest of the money again.
I mean, yeah, he's back out on track. And, well, we start lap number 34.
The win another 3 seconds. So, he thought he'd escaped Banal.
Scott is ahead of Boyko as well now.
Yeah, the Winter has to work with Renz, really, to get ahead of Banal, because he is on the cusp of losing that place. It's overtaken by Renz with the DRS share. They like to share their way into the pits. Aiden Harrison, has he got a chance here? No. Will there be DRS share here?
Yeah, he's gonna sit behind. But they have gained time because of that. Well, they've gained on Banner a little bit.
No, really?
And well, lap number 34, we have 2 laps to go after this one, and well, the battle for victory. If Baker's penalty gets removed, it's very much still on for Baker, but Baker, I don't know if it will be, and well, he's trying to get the gap to TJ, and well, as we check in, it's 9.5 seconds now, so yeah, looks like he can hold on to a podium maybe. No.
Basically. Might as well just keep it as leader, because that's the main...
if we did a head count of the number of times he's locked up.
I think there'd be at least 10 seconds of that. TJ's gaining a lot, he must have been saving a lot of battery. Ooh, early on the brakes for Invade, or late from Baker. I think it was very early from Invade.
Baker went in very deep, but Invade can't make anything of it. Harrison's still there, but they're going to have to start charging their batteries at some point. Only Invade has got over 50% battery out of these 3. As Danko once again in turn 4, wheel to wheel with Kai Harris. Danko and Harris, Hassan, McLaren. Harris still ahead for the moment. Danko has been in these battles all race and, well, still can't clear Harris. Harris cleared him after, well, it just took so long to clear Boyko that Harris decided to kind of get involved and clear Boyko himself.
Well,
And there is the fastest lap.
Yeah, here we go for the final lap. What will happen? Will Invade go for the move here? It looks like he's going to think about it. Maybe he's going to wait for the second straight. Or will he go for it here? Days behind into turn 1.
Baker very deep. Invade with a much better run.
Aiden Harris, though.
Invade all the way around the outside onto the red Reposter as he's going to get DRS as well. Aiden Harrison's going to get DRS on Baker. Will he make a lunge? Will he play it safe? He plays it safe for the moment. Invade leads with 2 sectors to go.
Aiden just knows to stay behind Baker because of that 10 seconds. If it's to stay, which you'd expect to stay. There's really more Baker versus TJ here. At this point. And it looks like TJ's going to get him.
Yeah, TJ has been pumping in some decent sector times, and well, the gap is under that 10 seconds. Invade has got a decent gap as we head down towards Junsao.
Yeah, the man. He is the championship winner this season as he has a slide on the exit of turn 13 in the McLaren. He's won the championship, and after this race, for the McLaren driver, this will be not win number 1, not win number 2, not win number 3, win number 5 in a row. Baker will fall down to 3rd as it stands, as Harris gets 2nd. TJ will take 3rd.
Harrison.
Baker 4th. Harrison, sorry. Baker 4th, Napulaj 5th. De Winter will swap with Renz, who goes to 6th. De Winter 7th. Banel 8th, because he got that at the end, so Scott up to 8th.
Around.
Harris up to 9th. Danko just about gets 10th because of Banel's 6 seconds, who comes 11th. Boyko in 12th, trying to nurse that damage, was struggling, fighting, caused a bit of chaos in that race. Another man that caused chaos, Enthusiast, came 13th. Miles in 14th, Bab in 15th.
So, well, at the Constructors, well, Racing Bulls, they're gonna jump above Alpine, aren't they? I think they're gonna be all the way up in 7th. Williams take 5th.
And
Racing Bulls Alpine, 7th.
Alpine beat Haas by 1 point. So Haas, get the wooden spoon in Division 3.
What about Sauber? Oh no, he didn't get enough, did he? To catch up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're 2 points for Harris, so he'll be 1 point behind the Alpines, I believe. Or am I wrong? Is it Sauber that was in front? Oh, it was Sauber. So he's 1 point behind Sauber, sorry.
Yeah, Haas are 1 point behind.
So, Sauber, being the worst car, do not come last. In Division 3, that is. Combined Constructors, I believe it's advantage Ferrari over Mercedes.
Well, if you look
one of the only battles,
25 points for Ferrari.
And for Mercedes, it's 12. 18, sorry, yeah. So 7 points, 3 points Ferrari go ahead, but there's a chance Baker does get that 10 seconds removed, which would gain him an extra 6 points and lose.
No, well, then
Ferrari.
Wouldn't that change Racing Bulls about, maybe, as well? Because we'll see.
But we're more focused on this battle.
Yeah, it will change a lot, so
yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. But anyway, that's the end of the season in this division.
We've already had the championship winner.
Yeah. Well.
My bad, I'm just trying to see if Baker will get it removed. That's the end of a quite fun Brazil race, to be honest. It's definitely a lot more fun than last season's season finale around Abu Dhabi being an 100% race and me just hating every second of it. I was late today because I can be. So well done for Mons for taking over. We've not seen Charlotte for 2 weeks. Dropping off, going to be sacked after that as commentator. But thanks to everyone for watching this season in Division 3. Baker said he's going to try and get that 10 seconds removed. So that can change things around. It's a thanks from me for everyone watching. We'll be back next season, whenever that'll be. Anything for you, Mons?
Yeah, we'll be back in a while. Hope everyone enjoys the game when it comes out. And well, I mean, Eagle will be here tomorrow too.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
See you all tomorrow.
Friday as well. And yeah.
Thanks for the season, guys.